All right, so how do you adjust the timing of the queue?
So we're going to look here at our sequence executor tab right here. And we're going to see that we have some different functions here for our queue. We have queue number. That's just a sequential order. You can change those to any number you want. You have our queue name. You can change the name to anything you want. We'll talk about trigger later on. We're going to look at this fade column. So right now our queues are at 0, which means they're going to just 0 seconds. They're just going to jump on and jump off. So you can see that here. When I hit go, they just go 0 seconds. So we can do it a couple of ways. We can select the one we want by just right-clicking it. A window will pop up and we can change the time to whatever number we want, 0 to 5 million if we wanted to. 5 million is going to be a lot of seconds to actually wait here. So we'll just do 3 so we can see what happens. There's a second way to do this. If we want them all to be 3, we'll just click on it, hold it down, drag that blue box will select them all. Then right-click, pop up the same window, type in 3, hit please, and then now all of our queues are at 3. So if you see, if we hit go, they'll go in 3 seconds instead of 0. So our queue list goes there, goes all the way through. That blue bar will go down the line until we hit our 3 seconds. So that's the way to affect the overall queue timing. There's a couple of other ways that we can have timing for each individual parameter of a light. So for instance, we're going to go to queue number 2 here, and you can see that in queue number 2 we have the lights, they do that. In queue number 3, the beams, the pink lights there, will actually turn purplish and go to the center. Let's say we want to, we don't want that color to go through all the color wheel like that. So we're going to go back to Q2. So go back to Q2, and actually I take that back. We're going to go to Q3, and then we're going to say, okay, we want to select our beams. We're going to go to the dimmer tab, which is right there. And we can see we have these other options down here. We have value, fade, and delay. We're going to talk about fade in this portion. So we're going to look here, go to color. Color 1 right now is that, and we're going to hit fade. It's going to give us a second value, which is 3, which is our queue timing, right? If you just click on that, it's going to pop up the same type of window. Hit 0, and please. Now you see it's 0, and it's red, which means there's a value that we've changed that we need to update. So we're going to hit update and then update queue. Okay, now we can see that that is updated. We'll hold down clear and we'll go back to Q2, and then we'll go forward. You can see that the lights will jump to that color and the movement hasn't changed the queue timing. Something cool we can do too, this is a way that we can make our lights move at a different speed. So we'll select the beams again. We'll go to position. We'll go to fade. You can see our pan and tilt is at 3. We'll do it at 10. Do both at 10. Then we have to update that queue because the programmer is red. So we'll hit update, update queue. Okay, now we hold down clear. We'll go backwards to Q2, and then we'll go forward. See, those beams are moving at a slower pace than everything else. This is a way that you can easily take a parameter, any parameter, and change the time. So we could go 20 seconds and make a move in 20 seconds instead of 10. So that's a cool trick that you can do without having to have the overall queue going at a different speed. So,
Great. Thank you so much.
yeah.